the attitude has been that the ones in power have never been too sure of the reach, the expansion, eh? the popularity, eh? And the powers of these
or even the
coup plotters,
competence.
the competence of these coup plotters, how strong they were, so that if they confronted them, perhaps it will lead to bloodshed. Eh? So they were always agonizing as to what best to do in the circumstance, and they never succeeded in doing so until they were overthrown each time. Look at the case of Babangida, doing his father's coup.
Yes.
For the last 3 months to that, he stopped going to the Supreme Military Council meeting.
Yes.
Yet, when Buhari was asked to take steps,
He didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything. The Idiagbon, who was the real power behind the throne, wanted to go to return from Hajj
to come and deal with them.
Before to do
so
it.
They struck.
What they did was, first of all, they've removed Babangida's very close confidant, Ali Guso, that he had been indicted over the fact that he was allegedly involved in rice importation. The license given to Mediribe, he was the one doing it. And when he was confronted, he said, but it was the money realized from that importation with which you financed the coup that brought you into office. So it has always been that the ones in power have always been unable to establish the veracity, the capacity of those who wanted to stage coup against them. In an effort not to do self-injury, they never
they achieved self-injury.
Exactly.
Well, the other issue is the involvement of Ojukwu in the 1966 coup. MD Yusuf believes that Ojukwu was part of it, and then when it happened, Ojukwu was trying to play the two sides to know whether it was going to succeed. If it was going to succeed, it would be with the coup plotters, and if it didn't succeed, it would be with Ironsi. And he kept calling Ironsi to find out what was the update. And Ojukwu was believed to have chickened out.
Really, it was not only MD Yusuf who knew that. From this book, it was clear that Hassan Kassina knew that he was. The coup plotters themselves knew that he was part of them. That was why Owachegu had to exclaim, because when after the coup, Nzogu needed to pay staff salaries, both military and civilians, and they knew the central bank was in Kano.
Yes.
They thought Ojukwu as part of them will be able to organize for them to be able to take money out of the central bank in Kano. He had dispatched Obasanjo and Obasanjo
and Suleiman.
No, that Suleiman was the captain who flew the military aircraft to Kano, and then they were detained by Ojukwu. So all that he was playing safe. To know which side will win. He was ready.
Doesn't mean that Obasanjo also knew about it.
He knew, but he was not involved. He was not. They said, like Ademoyiga told me personally in his life,